Geek Tuesdays with me, Crystal Crawford. For those of you who are new to me, I am the founder and content strategist of Geek'd Marketing. I help self-care brands multiply their content authentically and with ease. And today I am too geeked to be here, and I'm really too geeked about this new lip color I have from Sugar Peel. It is called Love Bug, and this red is popping. It's the perfect color for this holiday season. I am also too geeked to talk to y'all about today's topic, which is content repurposing 101. All right, so some for those of you who know me, I am all about content repurposing. I am a content repurposing VA or virtual assistant, and yeah, this is really my jam. I wanted to come on today to just kind of give a basic overview of what repurposing is, because sometimes people are kind of like, oh, what is that? Is that something I want to do? And so yeah, I wanted to give a basic overview of content repurposing. We're going to go over what it is and just a couple of levels that I think goes well of like what you can do if you're a beginner, intermediate, or advanced content creator. All right, so let's get into it. So, sorry, hold 1 second. I need to. I wonder if I can do this on the fly. Apologies. I am doing again. I'm using a new platform, and I'm gonna see if I can change something on the fly. Let's see. Let's see if that's possible. Do, 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 do. Awesome. I can. Sweet. So, what is content repurposing? Content repurposing, to me, I define it as the act of taking past content and transforming it into something new, transforming it into a new post, right? And that sounds simple enough, but there are so many ways that you can transform your content, right? And that's what we're going to get into today. First, like I said, I just wanted to give just the basic overview of what content repurposing is. It's taking things that you already have and turning it into something new. Now, if you are a beginner, this can look like repurposing what's already working, right? So if you have a post, I particularly specialize in video content, right? So let's say you have a video that is performing really well, and some of the things you can look at to see, like, oh, is this performing really well? Not just views, but you want to look at the ratio of likes compared to views, the ratio of comments compared to views, the ratio of shares and saves, those kind of metrics. So you can combine all those together, see what the engagement is. So you add up your likes, your comments, your shares, your saves, add that all together, compare to your views and see like what is your engagement rate, right? And see what's working. So data is a big part of creating great content. You want to look at what's working and what's not. So if you have a post that you're like, oh my goodness, people really love this post, post it again, right? Post it again. And there's a couple ways you can do this. So you can just post it again and make a maybe, and you can do a new caption, right? So maybe you posted it a couple weeks or a couple months ago, and now it has a new meaning to you, or maybe you just want to do like a throwback Thursday and talk about the results, things like that. You can repost it and add a new caption, and that's a way to repurpose something that you already have. You really didn't have to do much to do that, right? Another thing that you can do is tweak it, right? So maybe you posted a video, but you didn't have video captions, right? So maybe you add those video captions as subtitles to like make the video, enhance the video in a way, right? I talk about this all the time. I'm going to have an episode completely dedicated to it as well, but having video captions really help help people stay on your content. It allows people to, read it with sound off. It also makes it very accessible for people who rely on visual aids such as captions in order to enjoy content such as yours, right? So that is the first way, the beginner way to repurpose content. Look at something that's already working and change the caption and or tweak it, add some video captions, maybe do a point of view, do add some text in there somewhere to give it a twist to what you had before. Next, let's get into intermediate. So an intermediate, in my opinion, of repurposing content is repurposing long form content. So long form content can be things like podcast audios. It can be things like past lives you did. It can basically long form in this day and age, right? Anything that's really like 5 minutes and up. So basically, you want to go in. You want to splice up different segments of that long form content, and now you have something new. And it's nice because you didn't really have to what I want to say, you didn't really have to create something new per se. You were just taking out the bits and pieces that really stood out. And this is, I say intermediate because, you might have to do some editing. You may have to put, this first part of the clip and then add the next part of the clip. So, something like this does require a little bit of editing, which is why I put it under intermediate. But again, you don't really have to think about what it is because you already have the content, you already have the topic, probably the caption, all that good stuff. And now you just have to pick out some good parts, make it anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds, maybe 2 minutes, depending on the platform that you want to put it on, as well as your end goal. And then now you have new content off of something, again, that you already had. Let's get into something a little more advanced. All right. So the last way I want to talk about as far as repurposing content is repurposing multiple assets. And I say assets because this can be video assets, this can be audio assets, this can be written assets, right? So you can combine these different things and create a new story. And I say this is advanced because you might, I feel like you probably see this a lot, especially when people do like vlogs and things like that. They're like combining the clips. But in a way, if you have done a vlog or if you have done something like that, like it can be difficult because you have to figure out what are the best clips to put together. You have to create this story, right? Because like with the previous example, there's already a storyline. There's already an end goal. There's already a topic. When you're combining these different assets, then you have to create that storyline from scratch, which is also cool because now it gives you a lot more options as well. So that's why I put that under as advanced. Other things I want to talk about, like not just using video, right? When you repurpose multiple assets, maybe you have some photos. Maybe you have photos and you add a nice little animation effect to it to give it that video slash moving type feature, right? You can also incorporate audio. So maybe you have some past audio and then you add that onto some clips you have. It can either be your own audio or it can be a type of trending sound. And now you're a part of that trending sound, which is a really good way to utilize trends. Another thing you could do is I have clients before take words that they have, right? Like maybe you have a poem that you've written, maybe you have an affirmation, maybe you have a blog post, a caption, something of that nature, right? You can take that, you can put it along with some visual aids, again, some clips and things that you have, put it together, combine your words. So like the possibilities are literally endless, which is also why I consider this advanced, because sometimes this can be overwhelming of what can I post? What should I post? All the different things. So as a recap, there are a couple different ways to repurpose content. I went over three levels that I believe in, which is beginner. And again, beginner is repurposing what's already working, just reposting what you already have. Intermediate, which is getting clips and snippets from long form content that you already have. And then advanced, which is combining all kind of different assets you have and creating something new. But again, This is all from things that you already have, so you don't necessarily have to go out and create new content. I know that can be challenging for some people. I know it can be draining. It is great to create new content, but sometimes, you want to use what you already have, and those are a few ways to do it. So that's it. That is today's To Geek Tuesday. If you feel like, you know what, that's cool, but I'd rather have someone else repurpose my content, I have other things to do. Well, I will be too geek to help you with that. You can head over to crystal2geek.com. The link will also be in the caption, and I would be happy to help you focus on your passion while I geek out on mine, which is video marketing. So, heading to that link will allow you to book a discovery call with me, and then you can decide if To Geek Marketing is a great fit for you. And yeah, that is it. I really hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found value from it. If so, please share this with one of your business buddies, or, a couple of your business buddies. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. See ya.